All right, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the delay. We were delayed a bit here. And tune in 1-0. One nothing. 20 seconds into the hockey game. Tommy, Joey, Victor, Tushev, so Lucas, Victor, try to get it to Joe, cannot. Thomas forces. T.I. swings it, they're going to dump it in deep, and they'll be first to that. T.I. working out of the corner, picked off by Lucas. T.I. gets it back. They're swinging across. Blake is there. Blake plays out to Joey. Joey bumps to Thomas. Thomas drives, tries to get around the guy, cannot. Joe comes in, bumps that to Tommy. Tommy chips that in deep. Joe will go, and Victor will go. Victor, first to that. He's got two guys on him. Joe is there. That's knocked down. Clements has it. He's got Joe in the slot. Clements falls, plays it back to Tushev. Tushev shoots. That goes wide. Joe will be first to that. Joey dumps that in deep. He's going to go for a change. Palatnik is out. Clements and Longo. Tushev and Lucas. T.I. chips that in deep. And they will change. Tushev stretch passes to Longo. And T.I. scoops that off of us. And they go out the weak side, bump middle. Two guys converge on him. Palatnik had it, didn't know it. Now he throws it back looking for McDonough or Luke. Max plays it out looking for Longo. It's a battle on the near wall. That comes to the point. Shot. Cannon point. 12:56 left in the first period. 1-0 T.I. T.I. for the late tuner inners. T.I. scores on the first shift of the game. 14 seconds into the hockey game. Clements, D-zone draw to Max's right. Clements ties his guy up. T.I. gets to that first. Gonna play it down off the wall, back into the corner. Now back up top. Clements picks that off. Carries, looking for Palatnik. And that goes out of play. Elder, Pino, and Gias come out. Logan and Civarelli. T.I. wins the draw. They go D to D. And up to Kiernan. He can't handle it. Pino tries to chip. He cannot. Kiernan is in 2-on-1 with Wiles. Kiernan across. Wiles fanned on it. Got lucky there. Elder picks that up, pushes it forward. And it comes right back in. Civarelli is there. He will pivot, play it up the wall to Agius. It hits his skate, comes right back down to Civarelli. Civarelli banks it off the wall behind the net to Borden. Borden has it. He hits Agius. It comes back in our zone. Civarelli will ice it. D-zone draw, Max in right. 11:52 on the clock. Tommy, Joey, Victor. Tushev collects. Throws it up the wall. Shot. Save. Thomas on the draw. That comes to the point. Joe comes out to play it. Victor falls, shot in the far. That goes high and wide. That comes all the way around. Joe is there. Joe forces. Come on, Joe! Joey, breakaway with Victor. Joey slides it. Victor falls. Victor lost his glove. Joe whacks it back to him. Here comes Tommy on the back check. Good back check by Tommy. Shot. That goes wide. Wiles is there. And Lucas has that. Lucas chips. Tushev comes away with it. Tushev has it. Lucas can't handle. Comes back down. Joe in a battle. He scoops that free. Tommy's got it. He plays it back to Joe. Joey in a foot race with Mafara. Joey is tripped. Joe puts it on goal. Nash was there. Here comes Clements. Luke has it. He's going to dump that in. Clements is there. That comes to Luke at the point. Luke shot, deflected, and here comes T.I. T.I. across the blue. Spins around McDonough. Oh my God. Shot wide. T.I. down low, battling. McDonough comes away with it. Here comes McDonough. He dumps that in. And out comes a Jace. Palatnik will chase. T.I. chips it ahead. Gordon and Civarelli on the back end. Civarelli collects. Throws that up to a Jace. T.I. steps into that. Palatnik there. And push that all the way out. And here comes T.I. Chip it in on Max. 9:28 left in the first period. 0-0 the score. Gordon blows a wheel. Gets back up. He's run into. Gordon still battling. Palatnik and Clements can't get off the ice. The Gius is out there. Now Palatnik's going to go. And out comes Lapino.
Let's go.
Maddox is going to flee the zone. And that's going to work. He hits him right on the tee. The GS pulls out. Now Eldon comes in. Lapino try to play it back to the point. Hits somebody. Comes back to him. Lapino to Borden. Borden is buried. Borden's down. He's hurt. And here comes Haynes Kiernan on a 2-on-1. T.I. shot. Nice save by Gowdy. Borden is back up. He's going to the bench. Borden fell up. Oh no.
Yes.
T.I. scores. Tommy, Joey, Victor, Blake, Lucas. T.I. wins the draw. They go D to D. Victor on it. Victor squashes a guy. Here comes Tushev. Tushev through the neutral zone. Tushev's got Tommy up the gut. Oh, he just missed him. That's going to go in on the goalie. Tommy's there. Joey scoops that up. Here comes Joey. He takes a floater. It's in on goal. That's a whistle. 8:08 on the clock. 2-0 T.I. Tommy in on the draw. Joey dumped. Victor chips that in the corner looking for Joe. Joe is leaned on. Tommy comes in. T.I. dumps that in deep. Blake throws it up, and T.I. steps into that. They're off sides. We're playing delayed off here. Here comes Lucas. Try to hit Tommy. Hits his skate stick and goes in. Tommy's on the forecheck here. T.I. swings it around to the other side. Tobias, Longo, Luke, and McDonough. Here comes Mafara through the neutral zone. Clements comes out. 3-on-2. Mikey is in. That's shot over the glass. Clements picks that up. He bumps that up to Tobias. Oh boy. McDonough has it. Swings it to Luke. Luke siding. Trying to get it deep. Clements try to get it deep. Luke does get it deep. Nash is there. Tries to bump it to Clements. He does. Clements puts it on goal. Comes back to him. Clements back to Sidon. Sidon throws that back into the corner. T.I. gets that, swings that around to their D-man. That's a stretch pass. That's going to go in on Gowdy. Gowdy chips that away. T.I. stretch, hits a guy in a slot. Longo scoops up that loose puck. Chips it deep. We're going to change. Out comes Lapino. Out comes Aegeus. Clements out on the forecheck. And Aegeus picks a pocket, tried to get it to Lapino, could not. Here comes Elder, slows him down, but T.I. comes across, throws it in front. Oh my God. Shot wide. Blake all over a guy. Elder there. He's battling. We got two guys there. And somehow T.I. comes away with it. Shot in on Gowdy.
Wait a minute, eat it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm bitch step off. I'm the stars. That's not shit. Get the most in the list. Straight step off. I'm the nigga on the boss. She comes to me, got that fucking thing. Run step off. One step of the dog. Working while I don't look like a fast car. I work through the city with the big guns. The guys older than the weed on the counter.
T.I. wins the draw. They chip it into the corner. Wiles will be first to that behind the net. He just rims it up looking for his other guy. There comes the Cook. Cook takes a shot, deflected in front. .527 left in the year. 2-0 T.I. T.I. wins the draw, but Maddox shoots the gap, picks that up. He's going to drive wide. He's got Lapino crashing. He puts on the brakes, plays it to himself. Then try to chip it in deep, could not. Comes back to Maddox. T.I. throws that up to the point. Lucas gets it, chips it in. Maddox is going to go for a change. Out comes Joey. T.I. up the weak side. Joe's there, pops a stick. They're saying that's Luke steps into a guy. T.I. comes away with that. Luke gets it. We got Victor, Joey. Bank it. Oh, hits Vic. Joey is in. 2-on-1, Joey and Tommy. Joey and Tommy are in. Joey plays it over. Oh. Couldn't get it. Joe lost his stick. Longo comes out. McDonough pinched. T.I. just pinned it against the wall. 4:13 on the clock. Shot. That hits Longo in the head. Tommy's got it. Come on, Tommy. Shot. Goalie makes a save. That's comes with Vic. Vic tries to walk a guy, could not. Goalie plays it. Tommy's there. Tommy takes it behind the net, puts on the brakes. Gonna play it to Vic. Vic has it. Plays it to Tushev. Tushev dumps it into the corner. 3:42 left on the clock. Victor goes for a change. Out comes Louis Palatnik. Longo and Tommy working in the corner. Longo back to Tushev. Tushev try to get it back to Longo. T.I. gets it out. Blake back checks. And here comes Blake. Blake has it. Sidesteps the forecheck. Longo. Ooh, Longo might have been all sides. Blake leaves it for Longo. Shot. Goalie makes a save. Clements is there. Chops that in. Now back to Plotnik. Plotnik throws it, hits a skate, goes in on goal. Plotnik plays it back, looking for Clements. T.I.'s there. Civarelli's going to keep. He takes a shot. That's deflected. That's a high stick by Plotnik. T.I. gets it. They play it. Here comes Lapino. Goes in on Gowdy. He makes the save. Shot. That goes wide. Clements comes in to help. He just throws it out to center ice. Plotnik will go for a change. Here comes Aegeus. That bounces in on Gowdy. 2:23 left in the period. Siding goes for a change. Lapino shoots. And we're going to whistle with 2:16. Aegeus returns Joey his stick. Moving an offensive zone draw to the goalie's left. London wins the draw, jumped over Maddox's stick, and here comes T.I. They drive right to the net, put on the brakes, play it across. Gowdy's there. It's a goal. 3-0. T.I. Let's go. Tommy loses the draw. T.I. goes D to D. Victor's on that. Lucas steps. He chips it. Joey and Tommy are off. This kid comes in and pops Victor. Lucas leans on a guy. Play it across. Rebound. Joey knocks a kid down. Blake in on Wiles. Here comes Tommy. Tommy's going to come away with that. He's hacked. Tommy hits Joey. Joey falls. It comes right to Victor. Back to Joey. Couldn't handle it. Victor's there. Victor is in. Joe puts a stick on somebody. Clements is in. He's got Joe with him. Going to play it around. And he loses it. T.I. out the other way. Here comes T.I. Nash is out. T.I. leaves that off to the point. Shot. Knocked down by, or blocked by Tobias. 50 seconds left in the period. T.I. dumps that back into the corner. McDonough leans on a guy who falls. He's looking for some help. T.I. comes away with that. Immense. Battling. Joe picks that up. Going to chip that out. Looking for a change. Plotnik comes out. 20 on the clock. Shot. Can of corn.
So unity is a 5-letter word. U-N-I-T-Y. You know another 5-letter word that means the same thing? Yeah. So, 1, 2, 3, plus, and 1 in the world. Don't sit in the room, don't see it, don't go to her. Some like 4, 5 feet from the road, and try to so on peace, so you can be there. Yeah. Like a rat pack, like who does that? This, that, that's white, cause it does that. And I'm flying, I'm alright, that's a must-have. Like you say, I'm on the side.
Knocked down by T.I. Mentz pushes that out. Chipped out to center ice. That'll do it for the first period. 3-0 your score.
You got these same flowers? Everybody clap your hands.
Started second, 3-0 TI. Tommy wins the draw to himself, comes to Victor. Luke's going to dump that in. Joey is going to chase. It's knocked down. Oh my God. D-man pinch takes down Joe. Gordon back up. Here comes Seiden. Seiden's got it. Plays it to Victor. Victor's got Tommy up the gut. He's got Joe going with him. Here comes Victor. Victor across the blue. Victor shakes. Runs out of real estate. Hits Tommy. Tommy trying to play it to Joe. Joe pops this kid. Luke is in. Shot. Block. Comes back to Luke. Luke has it. Plays it down. Joe ties the guy up. Plays it right to Tommy. Nice job. Come on. Oh, Vic. In the slot. Couldn't get a shot off. Nice job by Tommy. Oh, come on. Come on, dude. What are we at, swim practice? That's a dive. Tommy's going to go to the box. I'll go to power play, 14:02 on the clock. Elder comes out to kill Clements, Lucas, and Blake. T.I. wins the draw back to the point. They go D to D, back to D to D. Mafara plays it up to Yee. Shot, Gowdy makes a save. It goes up in the air. Gowdy can't find it. Blake is there. T.I. gets it. Blake pins the guy against the wall. Wiles plays it back to the point. T.I. plays it up top. Clements read that. He's going to dump that in deep. Out comes Rapino. Out comes Aegeus. Lucas is out. We're counting. Rapino. Maddox got to get back. Rapino gets that, ices it. There's no icing in this. We're playing delayed offsides, and you could ice it on a PK. 10 seconds left on the man advantage. Shot in on Gowdy. That's a save. Luke bumps into a guy. Penalty's over. Out comes Palatnik.
Why would you go right back to where that was?
T.I. T.I. will take a penalty, and we'll go to the power play. Victor, London, Tommy, Joey, and Luke. 3-0 the score. You ain't got to be a genius to know we need a fucking goal. Tommy in for the draw. Puck comes back to Joe at the point. Joe plays it down to Elder on the half wall. Elder plays it down to Victor, hits his boot. Victor climbs up the wall. Victor has it. He's going to play it to Joe. Joe plays it to Victor. Victor plays it into Elder. Oh, shot it over the net. Comes out to center ice to Joe. Joe settles. He's going to swing that to Luke. Luke has it. Sidesteps a guy. He's going to get over to the red, play it to Victor. Victor holds. He's looking for a play. Victor peels off. 53 left on the man advantage. Tommy plays it up top to Luke. Luke is going to walk. He's going to play that to Joe on the half wall. Joey to Luke. Luke is going to take a shot. Can of corn for the netminder. Seconds left on the man advantage. Lucas and Logan come out. Maddox, Clements, and Lapino. Clements pushes that forward. He'll get possession, swings it around looking for Borden. T.I. chips that out. Oh boy, it's a foot race. Lucas is there. Picks that off. He falls. T.I. chips it, breakaway. Maddox, nice job to get back. T.I. swings it over to Cook, the D-man who pinched. T.I. had it behind the net. Lapino chips that. T.I. has it. You throw it back down low. We got 13 seconds left on the man advantage. Lucas is run into. He loses it. And gets it back. Lucas has it. Plays it up the wall to Lapino. T.I. collects that. We're just pinning it up against the wall. Man advantage is over. And Gius comes in. He's got a step. Throws it in on goal. It's deflected to the corner. Clements is there. He loses it. Gets it back. Cimarelli. Try to hit Maddox up the gut. That'll be a nice one. 10:30 left in the period. T.I. has it. Pino or Longo chips that in, dumps it in deep. Chipped in, oh boy. Mikey's dumped. We're looking for a penalty, not getting one. Lewis is off. Nash, everybody's offsides. T.I. dumps it out. Cimarelli throws it to Longo. Longo throws it all the way out to T.I. Mafara collects. Banks it off the wall to Guffey. Guffey to Yee. They're offsides. Tushev plays that up to Tobias. Tobias and Palatnik run into each other. Palatnik changes. Joe comes out. T.I. throws it up the wall. Mikey forces here. That's picked up. Cimarelli dives. Longo's got Joe ahead of him. Never dump it in deep. Here comes Victor. Victor and Tommy. Joey picks that off. He's trying to play it back to Tommy. Nobody there. That comes to Tushev. Tushev hits Tommy. Chipped. Comes right back. Joe on the back check. They dump that in. And that goes to Tushev. Tushev has it. He's run into hard. Swings that around. Joe's got pressure coming. He's going to chip it up, looking for Tommy. Finds Tommy. Tommy tried to play it up to Victor. Could not. T.I. gets it. Blake goes into the corner. Tommy goes into the corner. Tommy swings at. Joe's run into. Shot. That goes wide. McDonough has it. Plays it to Vic. Vic chips it out to center ice. Joey will chase behind. They swing that around. And here we come. It's just ping pong right back around. Seiden steps into a guy to slow him down. Tommy pumps a guy. Luke banks it off the wall looking for Joe. Luke is there battling. That comes to Joe. Joe trying to pin a guy up against the wall. Comes to the point. Joe's interfered with. They don't call it. Max kicks that to the side. That's a hit from behind. Tommy comes in. It's 7:39 on the clock. We're going to go to the power play. Blake and Borden on the back end. Comes to Borden. Borden plays it down to Lapino. Lapino, Aegeus, Clements. Lapino has it. Chips it off the wall. Needs some help. Aegeus comes in. He falls. And T.I. will dump that all the way down. Blake in a foot race. Slows a guy down. Puck comes to the point. Borden fans on it. Here comes to Clements. Clements plays that to Tushev on the half wall. Tushev up top to Borden. Borden one touch to Lapino. Lapino gets it. Hits the outside of the net. Comes back. T.I. gets it. They chip it up in the air. Oh boy, it's stretch. Oh my God, they had Wiles going stretch. Blake picks that off. Great job by Blake. Aegeus has it. 35 left on the man advantage. He plays it up top to Borden. Borden plays that over to Lapino. Lapino one touches to Clements. Clements to Aegeus. Aegeus has it. Plays it out of the zone. That's bumped up. Aegeus across. The blue puts on the brakes. T.I. Brickler. Joe is back. Joe comes out. Wiles is there. Joe bodies him. Nice save by Max. Here comes Tommy. 3 seconds left on the man advantage. Tommy over to Clements. Clements has Joe. He leaves it to him. Joey shoots. Oh my fucking God. What a save. Hits the goalie's butt end. Comes back to Joe. Joey loses it. Comes the other way. Elder is there. That goes in on Gowdy. Gowdy deflects that. Victor up top. That comes out to Victor.
Back door, back door!
Comes down, Joe's in the corner. That comes all the way out. Victor's gonna pressure. Elder is there. London's got a step. Joe trying to get a change. Joe bumps into a guy. Yeah, we know. Score. Blotnick, Tobias, and Longo. Luke plays it up to Longo. Longo's run into. And T.I. dumps that back in. 4:50 left in the period. Luke bats at. Cook draws that in. That's bumped down. Halotnik has it. 4:15 left in the period. Out comes Lapino. Nash plays it. That goes around to Lapino. Lapino in on it. Here comes T.I. Halotnik is buried. T.I. across. Guy's looking for help. Kellen ties him up. We overskate it. Weak side. Goal. 5-0. Sorry. 3:47. Clements, Aegeus, Lapino, Lucas, and Blake. 5-0 to score. 3:40 left in the period. That's pushed out. It's a foot race. Haynes right by. Max makes the save. Rebound. Absolutely zero effort. Absolute zero effort in this game. Loose puck, 2 of our guys there. We get beat. Max makes a save there. Comes back. T.I. has it. Play it back to the point. Shot, fanned on it. Gets it back. Clements knocks a guy down. T.I. has it in the slot. They leave it off for the defenseman. He's going to pivot, throw it off to the weak side. Play it back. Shot hits the crossbar. This is not a power play. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the period. Here comes Lapino. Lapino tries the toe drag, lost it. Clements picks it up. Here comes Victor Luger. He bumps into a guy. Here comes Tommy. And T.I. is offside. 2:09 left in the period. 5-0. Puck comes to Joe. Joe to Borden. Borden looking for Joe. That goes up the wall. Puck comes to Civarelli. Civarelli has it. Chips it to Tommy. Tommy's across the blue. Plays it across to Victor. Victor back to Tommy. Can't handle it. Joe steps in. T.I. swings it. They're out the other side. Victor with back check. T.I. has it. Civarelli has it. He's got guys. Plays it to Tommy. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Tommy looking for Joe. Plays it to him. Joey across. Puts it. .134 left in the period.
This here's a jam for all the fellas. Try to do what those ladies tell us. Keep shot down to the overs. I will explain how to make you nerves get jealous. Okay, Swan, go to a party. Girls are dancing the crowd is on party. Chick walks by.
Tommy, Joey, Victor, Civarelli, Borden. 134 left in the period. Tommy wins the draw to Borden. Borden takes a shot. Oh, there, Joey. Oh my God. Joey was there for the rebound. Chipped it. Hits the goalie's shoulder. Victor fucking mauls again. He's going to the box. Victor will go for a cross check. Joey, Thomas, Luke, McDonald. Tommy in on the draw. Puck comes to the point. Cook is there. He plays it across. We'll play it down low. We're going to play it up top. That's out of the zone. Get up! T.I. swings. They go to the far side. They cut across. Tommy is there. Tommy with pressure at the point. They swing that to the weak side. Joe comes in, pressure, puts on the brakes. Tommy's up top. Heel pressure. They swing that down low. They swing it around behind the net. Luke is there. Joe will force. He tried to bite on that. Cook takes a shot. Tommy, good deflection, goes up into the stands. 30 seconds. Elder will come out. Filipino. For the rest of this goal. Puck goes in on goal. Max kicks that aside. Comes back to the point. Wiles has that at the point. He plays that on the far. Mafar steps. Middle. Gowdy makes a save. McDonough there. T.I. comes away with it. Shot. Gowdy makes another save. It's a rebound. And whoa! Clear him out, Luke! Clear him, Luke! Buried ahead. Started at third, 5-0 T.I. 11 seconds left on a man advantage. Sided, buried. They're gonna run the clock, looks like. Five seconds left on a man advantage. T.I. plays it back. Elder is there. Chip that around him. Vic comes out of the box, and out comes Mikey Longo. T.I. pushes that out to Lucas. Lucas gets that. He dumps that back in. And here comes T.I. T.I. Cross ice. Bumped. Elder has it. Try to chip it up to not. Lapino picks it up. We got a 3-on-1. Lapino across. Puts that on goal. It's the deflect it to the corner. Longo there, looking for Elder. Elder run into. Longo comes in. Lapino comes in. Loose puck comes to Lapino. Lapino is hooked. No penalty on that call. Longo comes away with it. 3 TI guys there, and they come away with it. TI plays it out. Elder does a nice job to keep that in. Here comes TI up the gut. Sushev steps into that, plays it up to Elder. Elder's got a step. They're changing. Elder couldn't handle it. Loses it. He's going to go for a change. That's a dumped all the way in. Clements comes out with Louis Palatnik. Palatnik chips that in. It's Tobias Palatnik and Clements. Palatnik battling. Here comes T.I. Borden takes a shot. That goes wide and high. Civarelli says, I'm going to pinch like a bulldozer. Keeps it in. But T.I. possesses that. Lewis knocks a guy down. Borden knocks a guy down. Palatnik is pressured. Nash is run into. Behind the net. He's battling. T.I. plays it up to the winger. Sidestep. Palatnik and comes to Clements. Clements dumps that back in. Louis Palatnik goes for a change. That puck goes in on the goalie who holds it. They play it around. Clements will pressure. Borden steps into that momentarily. That's swung all the way back down. Joey will chase that. Aegeus is out with Clements. Joey behind the net. He's got it. Through the neutral zone. Leaves that off for Borden. Borden has it. Plays that up to Aegeus. Aegeus has a step. He's in. He loses it. And here comes Tommy. Luke plays it up. Thomas has it. Plays it to Joe. Joe fanned on it. Tommy comes back with it. Tommy looking for Aegeus. Joe steps into him. Joe is hooked. That's a hook! Luke back to Joe. Joe has it. Chips that in deep. Goalie kicks that to the corner. Aegeus will chase. And here comes T.I. Slowed down there by McDonough. Tommy comes in. McDonough pushes that. That's a trip. No penalty. Luke is now in a battle. And Tommy comes in. Shot in on Gotti. That's a save. Cleared to the wall. McDonough has it. And he'll take it behind the net. He throws that up. Jesus Christ. Right back down our necks. Behind the net. Farah steps. He loses it. Here comes Aegeus. By himself. You're going to get the red and pump that deep. Pumps a kid down. This kid, Vetri or whatever his name is, Vetrucci, has been whacking kids all game. Maddox just says, have a seat, little boy. And they dump that all the way down. They're calling no icing here. Victor Luger is out with Mike Longo and London Elder. Sushev and Lucas. That's up to Elder. Elder has it. He's across the blue. Elder drives wide. Goalie makes a save. Elder battles behind the net. Lucas comes away with that. Chips it looking for Longo. Longo chips it, comes to Elder. Elder pushes that out to center ice. They go D to D and right back up the middle. TI 1-on-4. Elder comes away with it, plays it up to Longo. Vic goes for a change. Out comes Lapino. Longo is dumped. Elder comes in. That comes with Tushev. Tushev shot. That goes wide. Say it again. Stop. Botnick. Clement, Bolotnik. Comes to Borden. Borden takes a shot. That goes in on goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot my favorite man sitting over there. His name is Mr. W, Mr. Bob Carolina. 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 Mr. W, Mr. Bob Carolina.
Borden has it at center ice. He chips that up, looking for Louis Polotnik. Polotnik chips that into the corner. Clements in on it. Tried to get it to Borden. Could not. Here comes T.I. T.I. swings it to the weak side. Guy's wide open. Steps around. Shot. Gowdy was there. Went behind the net. That puck comes to the point. Shot. Gowdy kicks that to the wall. 7 minutes and 13 seconds left in regulation. In what has been a disaster. Everybody's sagging back. Guys are just walking right through here. Shot to the weak side, or pass to the weak side. Put this on fucking mute. Put this on mute. Zone draw, Tobias, Elder, and Joey. That puck comes to the top. Shot to the, or pass to the weak side. Shot goes up over the net. McDonough chase. Tobias comes down low to help out. Tobias pushes that through. McDonough pins. Elder comes away with it. Joey pushes it to Elder. Elder's in. He's got a step. Elder shoots. He scores. 5-1. Score. Tobias has it. Dumped in deep. McDonough collects that. He'll take it behind the net. Goes it'll work. Swung around. Side-in is out now on the back end. He'll come back. Side-in tries. Shot. Hayes Kiernan gets that. Luke knocks him down. He chips out up the wall. Looking for Joe. Joe comes in. Steps into a guy. Here comes a shot that goes off Gowdy to the corner. Donna there. That comes out. Tobias. 2-on-1. Plays it to Joey. Joey in London on a 2-on-1. Joey. Joe tried to toe drag around the guy. Could not. Tushev is there. Tushev was buried. I didn't see it. What happened? What did he do? I'd fucking crack this kid like you never heard. Trust me. Poking kids' teeth. Tommy, Aegeus, Victor, Lucas, and Borden. Lucas has it. It's pinned up against the wall. Victor has it. Plays it to Lucas. T.I. throw that all the way down. 3:59 left in the man advantage. Or in the game, sorry. 1 minute left in the man advantage. Mac stretch pass to Aegeus. Aegeus try to bump it to Tommy. Comes back to Aegeus. Aegeus sets up. Spins off the half wall. Plays that down to Victor. Victor Ruger has it. He's looking. He's looking. He's still looking. He swings that to Borden up top. Borden has it. Plays it down to Tommy. Tommy, one touch. Tries to pass it to Aegeus. There's 38 seconds left on the man advantage. That comes to Borden up at the top. Borden down to Aegeus. He's going to climb up to the top in the middle. Dips his shoulder. Spins. Leaves that for Tommy. Tommy to Borden. Borden shoots. Hits it. A T.I. guy. We go back the other way. They leave it. And Victor comes away with it. Victor to Aegeus. And Aegeus has it, plays it to Lupino. Lupino to London Elder. Elder across, plays it to Lupino. Lupino has it. In. Whoa! .207. That's another headshot. That should be 2 and 10. It's a headshot. That's the second of the game. It's the first one they called. It'll be a 5-on-3. Elder, Lupino, Joey, Blake, and Luke. Oh my God, we won the face-off, comes out of the zone. Blake over to Luke. Luke has it. Plays that to Blake. Blake has it. Gonna cross the blue. Blake plays it off the wall to Joe. Joe gonna walk. Joe has it. Leaves that for Luke. Luke has it. He's across the blue. Luke has it. Plays it up top to Lupino. Lupino has it. Plays it to Luke. Luke for Elder. Elder. Man, he needs some help. Elder. First ad he's run into. He's decked. Wiles has it. Stretch, 33 left. And it comes out to Sushev. He's got Joe with him. He bumps it to Joe. Joe. Sushev offsides. 50 seconds left in this massacre.